Okay, so just finished a match and I just thought I'd have a look at it from the other perspective. And so the first hand, we defended 5 hearts and took it one off, or rather, I think the declarer went, um, took themselves one off. But 5 diamonds was a relatively easy make. Well, it's much easier to make. I mean, 5 hearts can still make, but 5 diamonds is pretty easy. You just basically have to play for the south to have the king of clubs, and that's it. End of story. As long as you're careful in the hearts, you play ace, queen of hearts first, and then you've got to mark finesse. So that's after you've taken the diamonds out. So that was board one. That was a good result for us there. And the next one was 2 spades. Okay, so they opened a weak 2 in spades. Okay, and then that got passed out. Led a diamond. So next, small diamond, diamond finesse works. And this is quite a straightforward contract, I think. It made the contract made quite easily, and we gained some imps on that one as well. Okay, so played another diamond. He played the ace of hearts because he still had a diamond loser, basically. He got over in the hearts and then roughed a diamond, which got over roughed. And then what did they do now? They played the king of clubs. One with the ace, roughed another heart. Okay, then decided to draw trumps. Okay. And I think that was all straightforward stuff. So nothing too exciting about that hand. They were in the wrong contract. They just pushed too far and went to 3 no trumps. Here, they're in 3 spades. Okay, so 1 club, 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 hearts. Okay, so the 1 club is some sort of big-ish hand. Well, I can see what it is here. It's either natural or 15-7 balanced or 24 plus balance, so people play different things. 1 heart overcall with a 5-card heart suit, 1 spade from the partner, 2 heart support, and this hand decided to jump to 3 spades, and he got to play it out. So let's have a look next. So partner leads a heart. Okay, so that looks like a 4th highest lead, and so you've only got 1. You've got a heart to lose, or maybe partner's got the king of hearts. So the danger with this hand, I would suggest, is that it's gone a spade and this hand's raised to 3 spades. So it's probably got 4 spades in its holding to bid 3 spades, okay? Usually people have some sort of things called support doubles. So over 2 hearts, they could double that to show a 3-card spade suit. So 3 spades definitely shows 4 spades. So there's 6 here and 4 here, that's 10. So partner's got 2 spades. So they've either got king X or whatever, XX, it doesn't really matter. Now the danger of this hand is you don't really want to be on the lead. So if you play another heart now, okay, and either South wins it or if East wins it, okay, then something else will get led, okay, and you might win something, and then you'll have to play the ace of spades, and then you're having to lead away from this again, okay, and you don't really want to lead from this. So what I would suggest here is that if I can get this up to the top. Okay, so I'm going to select the card. So I'm not going to play what they actually played. Okay, so what they actually played was a 10 of clubs at this point, which I couldn't understand at all. It just gives the club the position away completely. Okay, so leading the 10 of clubs is just, I don't like that card at all. So what I would have done here is played my ace of spades. Okay, by playing the ace of spades, you're unblocking your. If you can give away the lead, okay, you're not going to get the lead back with the ace of spades and be stuck on lead, because you've got a card you can get off lead with, as in another heart. So it can go like that. That hand might even play the king to kind of unblock a little bit, or I'd play a high one if I was this hand. Okay. Now I would play the 7 of hearts back. Okay, so I'd give a suit preference signal, just in case. I mean, I'm not sure if there is a possibility this hand has only 3 hearts, but I'd play the 7 of hearts back. Okay. Okay. And now they'll draw another trump. Again, play a high one just to give yourself chances. These hearts are useless now, so chuck them away. Actually, I'd play my higher one to sort of say I prefer diamonds rather than clubs. Suit preference signal. You have to go in with a queen. And then at this point, you can play a diamond, small one. Now, this is where they can go wrong. It'd be quite easy and quite normal here to take a finesse. Now, let's just have a look at GIB. So if we look at GIB now, you can see that if they play the queen of diamonds, they can go off. That's what that red one, the white one in the red box is. And all the others are equal. But it's quite normal here to play the queen of diamonds, okay? Because you're thinking if the king's over here, you get an extra trick, okay? And there's still points out for this hand to have the king of diamonds. As you can see, it's got the ace jack of diamonds, so there's no reason for it not to hold the king of diamonds. But you can see GIB is saying if you put in the queen of diamonds that you're going to go one off. Okay, so partner's giving counting diamonds, playing the 3. Okay, so let's play the queen. Okay, because it's not the worst card in the world, you'd think, to play at this point. So now you play the king, and so partner's played the 3. So as long as partner's got the 9 of diamonds, okay, or the jack of diamonds, then me playing a diamond back is okay. If I play a club, I'm basically opening up the clubs. If we have a look at GIB again now, you see, look, if I play a club, it's saying equals. The contract is making. So here, I can come back a diamond. Okay, and the jack goes in, ace, and now eventually you're going to have to come to, the defense will come to 2 clubs, and which will take the contract off. I mean, let's play it out. There's no more spades. I mean, what you could do is try a diamond and hope that the 10 drops. But here, when the 4 is played, you just put in the 5. And if you were to play the 9, you'd cover it with a 10, and that'd promote that. Okay, so now they try the club. It's important here in defense that you just play a low one. Okay, don't put in the jack, don't put in the ace. Okay, so if you put in the jack, the queen can go in, and now you can take a finesse. Okay, so you play that. I think that's what happened at our table, actually. They put in the jack for some reason. And now, why does this keep popping up? And then, yeah, so you try a club. Okay, and then you put in the 9, and what you're hoping for here, this hand has ace jack. Well, that's not going to happen, but you've got to try it anyway. Okay, and then they play the ace, and it's game over. You've lost. Okay, all spades left. So that's where I think you've got to be more careful in defense. Give declarer a chance to go wrong. So that was that one. Now this is another interesting board. So the bidding was exactly the same. Okay, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds overco. Pass, pass. 3 diamonds. Partner, have you got a diamond stopper? No, partner, I've got an absolute bag. You're forcing me to bid with the 3 diamonds. I'm going to bid 3 spades. Okay, and then this thinks, oh, what the hell? I've got 14 points. I'm going to bid game. And then he bid 4 spades. And you get the ace of diamonds lead. So let's go for next. Partner's bid diamonds, so why wouldn't you lead the ace of diamonds? So it goes ace of diamonds, and then you get a switch. Okay, so it switches. So usually when you play a high heart, that says, I've got no interest in hearts. Okay, but take the kind of finesse anyway. You let it run round to your king jack, because you don't really want to pull the ace, and this hand has the queen of hearts or something. So now you start thinking, North's played the ace of diamonds and then stopped playing them altogether. South bid 2 diamonds. Okay. So North clearly can't have any more diamonds. If they had the ace of diamonds and another diamond, they would continue diamonds. So they haven't got that. So, and South has bid 2 diamonds. And look, the vulnerability is red. What have they come up with so far? They've come up with the queen of hearts, and North has come up with the ace of diamonds. Now, how many points left are in the pack? Well, they've got no more points, and this hand's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. It started off with 11 points, okay? And that had 4. So this had 11, that had 4. Okay, and it bid 2 diamonds. Vulnerable, okay? Now, we know it's got 6 diamonds, okay? And so let's say, would it bid 2 diamonds without the king of spades, okay? So if it's got king, queen to 6 diamonds and the queen of hearts, would you really bid 2 diamonds vulnerable? I suppose you might do with a sort of 6-4 shape, but the likelihood is you've got the rest of the points, okay? So this spade finesse is working. We don't have any losers in hearts, and we've lost 1 trick so far. And we're not going to lose any club tricks. So the only thing we're worried about is a spade trick, maybe. The spade's breaking badly. We've got 3 potential diamond losers. Okay, and we've already lost 1 trick. But we can get rid of some diamonds on these long clubs. Now, the other thing I'd suggest is that this hand's got 6 diamonds and we've got 6 spades out. So most of the time, spades will break 4-2. And I would suggest that the North hand is more likely to hold 4 spades because the diamonds are breaking 6-1, and therefore there's more spaces for North to hold 4 spades or even 5 spades, okay? So that's what I would be thinking. So I'd be worried about the hearts breaking badly, and I'm obviously worried about the diamonds breaking badly. Well, I know how the diamonds are breaking because this hand hasn't continued. Okay, so what I would do now is let's have a look what actually happened. Okay, so we went next. So we played a 3 of hearts, played the 7, played the ace, and then this got roughed. Okay, so it got roughed. And then this hand now played the king of diamonds, got rid of a club, and then you got decisions to make. Well, you can only see 6-5. Okay. And North South have got 3 tricks. So we only need 1 more trick. So as long as North can rough this diamond, we're taking it off. So it's right to play another diamond. And so what is it? Play next. Now the other thing is you got Queen 8, you got a decision. So what you're saying is to partner, if you can rough this, I've still got a spade, because the Queen of Diamonds is saying, I'm happy for you to come back a heart. It's another suit preference signal. So I'm happy for you to come back a heart, and because I can rough it. So you do that, and you rough it, and then you come back another heart, obviously. Hey, what? He didn't come back a heart. He said, obviously. Hold on a minute. Why didn't he come back a heart? How to come back a heart? But anyway, he comes back a club. Okay, yeah, I mean, he's still going to be off. Plays a king of clubs. Ditches his diamond. And he roughs it. Oh, he's surely going to come back in a heart now. Okay, so it's the same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. Come back another diamond. Oh, come back a club. So now you just rough it high. Yeah, okay, and you got the rest. Okay, let's have a look at then another way. So I'll rewind, get to the same contract. Let's go for next. So this is how it happened. Okay, so we're up to this point. It's exactly the same on both tables. So at this point, you kind of work out what's going on. Okay, so let's play it differently. So let's play a club instead. Going with the ace. And now you've kind of worked out that South has the spades, and you've still got an entry in the hearts. Okay, so, and you think they're going to be 4-2. So you play that. Queen. Okay, and that holds. And I think, right, I'll play the ace. Okay. Now, if there were 3-3, the king would still be here. So you could play the ace. Okay. And then play a heart and hope that the hearts are 5-2. And then play king, queen of clubs and chuck away your diamonds. Okay, so you could still go and play that kind of line. Okay, but as it turns out, they break like that. And you know that because the king has dropped, you know that they're 4-2. So you've got a spade loser. So there's no point in playing spades anymore. Okay, so you can just play a heart now. And it doesn't really matter what this hand plays. Actually, does it? That's interesting. Just wondering if you could play the 8. Play the 8. Okay, well, anyway, let's play the ace anyway. And it gets rid of something. Play the king of clubs. Got to follow suit. Chuck away a diamond loser. Play another club, because you're just basically throwing your losers away. And if they rough, they're roughing it. So now they can rough that. And then they play the last heart. Chuck away some, wins. Do that. Okay. You got to end up keeping your diamond in the end. And then there you go. Made your contract. Okay. So both rooms, they went off like 3 and 4 off, but there you go. You can actually make board 4 with a little bit of thought of how things are breaking. Okay, so that was that one. Oh, this one. Not a lot in this. What I'd say about this, I mean, I would say one spade is the right opening. I can't understand how you can open this 2 clubs. It's not a 2-club opener in any stretch of the imagination. I mean, you haven't got 10 playing tricks in spades. I mean, so you haven't got 3 no trumps on in this hand, let's say. So you haven't got a 2-club opener. So 1 spade opener all day. 1 spade, 2 clubs. If you can bid 2 hearts, obviously 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. That's forcing. So you could bid 2 hearts if you want. Alternatively, you could bid 3 hearts here, which would show spades and hearts 5-5. But some people might play 3 hearts there as a splinter bid. So 2 hearts is fine. Then his hand jumps, bids 3 spades, showing it's got 3 card spade support and a decent points. Now here, I think I would probably bid 4 clubs as a Q bid and hope that partner can bid 4 diamonds. Okay, so over 4 clubs, if partner can bid 4 diamonds, now I'm going to be running off into slam. So I think 4 spades is a bit timid, if I'm honest. Okay, but as it turns out, it's an okay bid. And they just cash off the first 2 diamonds. Okay, so they make 11 tricks. In our room, partner with the bid to 6 spades confidently, and partner didn't lead the ace. I'm not going to have a go at my partner for not leading the ace, because a lot of the time, if you lead an ace, you're just going to give away you're going to give away a trick, okay? The only thing I'd say about it is you can't really get told off if you're going to lead an ace against a slam, okay? Because sometimes you will have this situation where you can cash ace king, okay? So I'm not going to have a go at my partner for that at all, because I don't think he's done anything wrong in not leading the ace, okay? So relax, Mike. You haven't done anything wrong on that one. That's just bridge. You know, it very rarely happens where you've got ace king off the top. It happens, well, in the expert game, it tends not to happen much anyway. Okay, so this is another hand. This is a hand that I messed up, I feel. So they've got this funny system of opening a club. Well, this actually helps them here because they open a club and now this hand's not going to bid 2 clubs. So 1 club, natural, 15-7 or 24 balance. This hand bids a diamond, which says it's got 4 hearts. So they've got like a bidding system which will get them a certain way. And then 2 diamonds is then a transfers to hearts, and then decides, well, I've actually got 6 hearts, and decides to jump to 3 hearts. Okay, so basically, partner, if you're maximum, I fancy bidding 4 hearts. And then clearly it's gone ace king. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, it should go king. So most people lead the king for count. So you see dummy, and you're just going to obviously cash your club tricks from the top. Partner showing out, so now you know that a 4-3. Okay. Okay, and now you may as well play another club because you know this hand's got. Well, actually, what you can do is play the 9 because you've got a winning club. Actually, why didn't you play the? Well, it's a bit odd. You actually got the 9 of clubs. You might as well play the 9 of clubs, just in case this hand decides not to rough it or something crazy. So you should really play the 9 of clubs. So it goes in with a 10, hoping that this hand's got the jack, but unfortunately, it's got the jack. Okay, so if you didn't play the clubs, you'd be able to play ace queen of spades, ace queen of hearts, ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, play the king of hearts, and that'll drop the jack of hearts. Okay, so then you wouldn't lose this heart trick. Okay, but by playing these clubs, you're able to rough in. Okay, you can't rough, by the way, with the king of hearts. If you're to rough with the king of hearts, then draw 2 rounds of trumps, the jack wouldn't have fallen. So you're always going to lose that. So you've lost 3 clubs, jack of hearts, and obviously now you're going to lose the ace of spades. I hope they're going to play that next. Yeah. Okay, so it's a setting trick. You're always going to cash that next. Okay, and then probably play another one, hoping partner's got it. No, didn't play another one. I'd have played another one from this hand, if I'm honest, because you might as well hope partner's got the king, I suppose. So anyway, that was one off. If I rewind it, I'll have a look at ours, actually. I'll have a look at ours and how I think we should have bid this. We've got to find it now. 3 diamonds was a ridiculous contract, and I think it's my fault, really. So here we're playing pretty natural. So, let's get to the right contract first of all. So 1 diamond, and in this hand overcalls 2 clubs. I mean, it's a bit pushy overcalling 2 clubs. They're vulnerable against not vulnerable. So yeah, you've got a nice club suit, but you've got nothing else. You might only have, if I've got 5 clubs, jack 10 to 5 and a big hand, I might think, well, I'm just going to take this off. Okay, if I've got all of these points over here, I might just think, and 5 clubs, I might just think, I'll pass this and let partner reopen with a double. Okay, and absolutely cream you for, destroy 2 clubs. So I don't particularly like the 2 club bid here, but I think it worked on this holding because I misbid. I was too busy thinking about the previous hand, which is a fault in bridge as well, thinking about the previous hand. So 1 diamond, 2 clubs. Now I don't think I should bid 2 hearts here. I think I'm too weak because 2 hearts is a forcing bid. I'm too weak. So what I think I should do is pass. And then over 2 clubs, this really hasn't got anything to do. It can't bid 2 spades, which is like a forcing bid. Okay, they're not been doubled. Partner might have 7 clubs in the hand or something, so it should just pass. And then this hand, well, there's a case it might just pass actually, but you can come up with a reopening double, especially when it's got 15 points. So you could come up with a reopening double, it's called. It's just in case this hand has a penalty double, but it's highly unlikely actually, as it turns out, that this hand does have a penalty double, because you've got 4 clubs. So there might be a case of this hand, after it's gone 1 diamond, 2 clubs, that this hand might just pass. Okay, there's a case for that with this hand to just pass, and it'd be interesting to see actually how 2 clubs would play. Let's think. You've got 5 club tricks. Well, actually, where would it go? I'd leave the 9 of diamonds, obviously. 9 of diamonds. So let's just go back previous. So if they're in 2 clubs undoubled and just let them play in it, I'd leave the 9 of diamonds, so we'd get 1 trick there. Okay, that looks like a doubleton possibly, so I'd play the king of diamonds next, I think. Would I play the king of diamonds? Might not play the king of diamonds next. Let's say you play the king of diamonds next. 9, ace, king of diamonds, another diamond. Now play a high diamond back because you want a heart back. So that gets roughed. So that's the first 3 tricks. Okay. And then you play partners. Actually, it's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't play the 8 of diamonds. I play ace, king, and then I play the 2 of diamonds. That would indicate I want a heart back. So ace, king, then the 2 of diamonds. So a suit preference signal for the lowest suit of the 2 remaining, which is hearts. Okay, if we take out the trump suit, which is clubs. So ace, king, 2 of diamonds. Oh, sorry, king, ace, and then 2 of diamonds. That gets rough. So that's 3 tricks. Then I'd play a low heart back. Rather than play like the 10, I'd play a low heart back to say I've got the an honour in hearts. So that back, 4. Okay, and if you're brave, you can cash the queen first. Okay, so we've got the first 3 tricks, then 2 hearts is 5. Now play another diamond. Play another diamond so that you're roughing this winner, okay? Forcing this hand to rough. And if you now do that, you now actually promote a club trick now. So if you force it to rough high with, say, the queen, it now plays ace, king, and then the 9. This 8 is promoted. And you've also got a spade trick. So how many off is that? That's a hell of a lot. 2 heart tricks, ace, king, diamond. So they've roughed high. So ace, king, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 tricks for you and 6 tricks for me. So that's 2 off. So that's 200. 200. So there you go. That's another way of getting a result. 200 points for you that way by just passing. So this is why I don't agree with this 2 club bid at all. It's not a good bid. Okay, so I think it might go 1 diamond, 2 clubs. And if I was awake and thinking I should just pass because I don't have any tolerance for diamonds, 2 hearts is forcing, and I don't really have a strong hand. This jack of clubs is waste paper. Don't have support of a partner. I've got a 7 count. Okay, I've got a 6 card suit, but it's not a bad 6 card suit. Okay, but I think I should pass. So if it went 1 diamond, 2 clubs. So if it passes, we get a good result of 200 if we can defend it properly. And if they don't pass, okay, if they come up with a reopening double, I can now bid 2 hearts. Okay, now bid 2 hearts, and then this hand can pass. So we can play in 2 hearts. Okay, and 2 hearts will make on the money, and that'll give us 110. So either way, I should have passed. Okay, so that was my mistake on that. Am I there? Yeah. Let's have a look at something else. 3 no trumps. Okay, some weird bidding. Let's not look at this one because the bidding's a bit weird. Let's go back to ours. Defense on ours. Wait, one spade, two spades, and this hand bid 3 no trumps, and this hand just passed. Interesting decision that. I think you might well have bid 4 spades with this because you got short in clubs and you got a 4 forfeit. Yeah, because they're playing 4 card majors, so you know you got a 4 forfeit. 12, 13, 14, 19 count. Okay, so obviously I don't lead a spade. I decided to lead this heart. Okay, I've got to lead something. If I lead one of these, it looks like I'm leading from an honor or 4th highest or something like that. This one, at least if I'm lead 3rd highest, I'm leading from an honor because it's a low one. I think with this hand, I might well go in with a jack of hearts personally. You do have some entries actually in the clubs. You do have a definite entry in the clubs. Okay, but usually when this hand leads, it's from 4th highest hearts. So I would have probably gone in with a jack of hearts personally. As it turned out, they didn't play that. Okay, they played low, and my partner went in with a 10, and they played the king. Okay, so then they played a club. Okay, winning with the king, and my partner winning with the ace. Now at this point with Mike's hand, I think I'd come back a spade. It's gone 1 spade, 2 spades, 3 no trumps. So now you know you got 4 spades here. Okay. Let's have a look at GIB at this point. So anything you come back, it's making equal, and it's making an over trick if you come back the king of diamonds, which is just a silly card to come back. But let's come back. Let's press play, and I'm going to play the 3 of spades. Now let's say they make a mistake. Let's say they put in the queen of spades. Now I'm going to cover the king, and now I'm going to play the jack of spades. So ditch something. Let's see what GIB says now. So now it's saying in order for them to make this, they've got to put in the spade and not going with the ace of spades. So the point is now GIB has now changed to so GIBs are basically analyzes hands. So they're saying now that if this hand goes in with the ace, that they're going to go 1 off. Yeah, a white 1 in a red box. That means 1 down from the contract you want. So yeah, I would have preferred Mike to come back a spade. It's obvious that I've got some spade holding here. Okay, because you can tell by the bidding. It's bid 3 no trumps. He hasn't got a ton of points in spades. And also you can see that there's 7 high in spades here. So I think it's nice and safe to come back a spade. Okay. The other thing is I've led a heart, and he's jack to 4 hearts. He actually comes back a heart. I just don't think it's the right thing to come back. I mean, you're just setting up East's jack of hearts, potentially. And also the jack of clubs is still an entry. So he made it really easy just coming back a heart. This way you give the declarer a chance to go wrong by coming back a spade. Okay, so let's go in with the ace. Okay, what's it do now? Let's say you play a club. Okay, and let's say you take a finesse or something now. So I'll go with that. Queen of clubs. Chuck away the spades, they're pretty useless now. Follow suit. Keep my spades, keep my heart, chuck away my diamonds. Spades useless. I've got to follow suit. Okay. What can you do now? How many tricks have you got? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and there's nothing else you can do. Let's see what playing a spade does. Chuck away that. And play a winning spade. Keep doing that. And now play that. Okay, so now you don't want to play a heart. Obviously, this one's got the ace. So if you played a heart now, you could go in with a jack. Okay. So you just got to follow suit. You just then exit in diamonds. Okay. And now you've got to come to a heart trick. Okay. Play the 8. You get your winning heart trick and take it off. So there we go. What was the last hand? Anything interesting? 2 no trumps. Opens 2 no trumps. Well, what did I? Let's go back to what I did on this. Next, so the open 2 no trumps not passed out. I decided I didn't want to lead a diamond into strength. I wanted to try and play cards from where I've got no points, basically. And rather than confuse partner with the 2 or 3, which might look like a 4 of fires, I decided to lead the 10 of spades. Okay, so next. So here partner's encouraging. I think he should play the 8. I don't know why he's played the 7. Why he should just play the 8. He wants me to continue spades if I ever get in. So that's 1, 2 tricks there. And let's have a look. Okay. So now you can either play hearts. So 1, 2, 6, 7. But you can set up the diamonds. So what you do here is a clever play by them. Is you want to try and force out the king of diamonds. So you play the you actually played the jack of diamonds, and I played low. So that wins. That's 2. I think at this point, would I continue playing? Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he only needs 8 tricks. So now he gives up on the diamonds just in case they're badly breaking, and he just plays hearts. So he plays ace, king of hearts. I think what I'd say about this play though is just think if the hearts are 5, 1, then him playing it this way is probably not a good idea. If they do break 5, 1, okay, so playing the jack now if we were to break 5, 1, you wouldn't have got 4 heart tricks. So if you just rewind it, rewind it all the way. Let's carry on. So this point here. So rather than play the ace of hearts, what you could do is just play a small heart. It may be that I might not even go with the queen. Small heart to the 10. Am I going to go with the queen? Possibly, possibly not. Okay, I probably will because it looks like I should continue spades. So I'd probably go in with a queen if they played a low one, and then I'd play another spade back. Okay, but if they do that, they definitely sorted out 4 heart tricks by playing that. The only worry is the clubs now. So if you play a low heart towards a 10, okay, by playing ace king hearts, if the hearts break 5, 1, you're not getting these heart tricks now. But by playing a low heart to the 10, you're guaranteed 4 heart tricks. Okay. So that's probably what I would have done rather than playing that line. Let me just have a look at something else completely. Let's just rewind it again. Just something else that I noticed. So let's say rather than lead a spade, let's just go for play. Let's play a club instead. So here's a sort of play that you can make. When you've got ace king and partner's led off from the club, if partner's got the queen of clubs, you're kind of not bothered. So let's go in with the ace, okay, and then come back a club. All right, this is just card play. Forget about the rest of the hand. but play a club. Now, what are you going to play from here? It's going to club. You've won with the ace. Okay. This hand's won with the ace. So it's kind of denying the king. So if you come back a club now, what are you going to go in? So this ace of clubs denied the king. You're going to go in with this, aren't you? So watch what happens. You're going to go in with a 10 and win with a jack. Okay, so that's a nice little play when partner leads a low one and you think he's got an honor, but you're not sure he's got the queen or jack, and you've got enough cards to have a play about with, as it were. You can generate an extra trick here by doing this kind of defensive play rather than play ace king of clubs. Okay, play ace and then then play a low one, let's say, to partner's jack. Yeah, you know he's got the queen, or you've got something in an honor in this suit. So that's a nice little defensive thing that sometimes comes up. Okay, so hope you enjoyed having a look at those hands from a different perspective.